Live, the news you count on. Good Morning Gulf Coast on ABC.
This is where all your dreams come true.
We are taking center stage with a show that steals the spotlight. Moulin Rouge is bringing its magic to the stage at the Barbara B. Mann. And we are very excited to get a very special Backstage Pass. The show star Ryan Vasquez is joining us. Ryan plays the Duke of Monmouth, one of the big parts. Ryan, thank you so much for being here. I don't think we've ever had a Duke in the studio before.
Well, you actually don't have one now because I'm actually Christian, the sort of like main lover role. The Duke is the evil guy with a very pointy mustache.
Oh, I got you. Now I can let down my guard.
Of course.
This is good. This show is unbelievable. It is truly a full Broadway scale show on the road.
Yeah.
You just joined it recently, December. What's it like to join a cast in a show of this grandeur?
It's very cool. It's really amazing. Just like even just the operation of it all. Like we were in another city on Sunday night, and the crew literally loads out overnight, brings the show, like drives it to the new city, puts it up, like all to be ready in time for Tuesday afternoon. So it's really amazing just to plug yourself into something like that. It's like truly an honor, and just like it's something to behold, truly, like as a performer as well as like in the audience.
Oh, I can only imagine being on a set of that level. And the show's known for the elephant and the windmill on stage. I mean, how do you bring that magic to life? What are some of the things that might surprise us?
I think what's really cool is if you're familiar with the movie, there's a ton of sort of pop tunes and songs that you would know, but the musical has really like supercharged that. So there's a ton of music from like the early 2000s and songs that everybody will like in the audience I think will appreciate and are sort of used in fun and creative ways. So it's really like as much as kind of like a sing-along as it is a sort of like a ride that you take. So it's a nice exchange with the audience like energetically because, sometimes you're sitting in a theater, it's kind of stuffy or just watching something, but this is really something that's like communal in a cool way. So
yeah, I mean, gosh, you have everything from Beyonce to Elton John, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Is it 70 songs?
Yes, yeah. Some of them are just like little snippets, and some you get the sort of the full breadth of the thing. So there's a song at the end of the first act called the Elephant Love Medley where they're sort of courting each other, where it's just like jam-packed full of songs, like a line here, a line here, a line here, that the audience will sometimes sort of like react and like whoop when there's songs that people know. So it's like, again, like it's a really cool like exchange in a way that I think is unique to our show.
You do play the love interest, which is a really cool role. I mean, all roles are cool, but it's got to be interesting to be the center of everything that is surrounding you. How do you keep the magic real, and how do you stay focused?
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's so much going on in our show, which I think is the strength of it. And so it really does take a lot of sort of like almost appreciating what is going on as like a part of the ecosystem, as opposed to sort of like shoehorning yourself into a moment. Like it's nice to sort of take a step back and like marvel at like what everybody is doing around you and sort of fitting in that way. So I really do feel like a guest in the process as much as sort of like central part of it, which is neat.
Well, you obviously have some of the best songs in the show, which has got to be wonderful. Do you have a special or favorite moment in the performance?
Totally. They in the movie it's similar, but they've some of the songs are kind of as is, like as you would know them from the radio, but some of them are really mixed in a way that is like a unique new version of it. So the Police song Roxanne is and is sort of done as like a tango, which is very cool, and the choreography is so cool in this number, and they're like dragging each other around in this sort of like really like molasses paste way, and I mean this like floor-length leather coat is like it's very, very cool. So that's I think like a highlight for me.
Well, speaking of that, it's got to be a challenge. This is considered one of the most challenging shows to bring to the stage for the performers. How do you keep that energy and momentum?
Yeah, it's been a real lesson in discipline for me, for sure. Like, I've done a couple Broadway shows, and like I've done, I did Hamilton for years and years and years. Like these are also shows, of course, that are super demanding. But I mean, this show just like vocally on my body, everything is like a whole new level of challenge, truly. So just in terms of like, warming up, warming down, really taking care of myself, like eating right, like it's been such a nice challenge in that way. And of course, like touring as well. It's like week to week to week, you're in different places, different hotels, different Airbnbs, like these things, it is sometimes tough to maintain the sort of energy of it. So that's like a challenge that I'm continuing to re-up, which is nice.
Well, you definitely are bringing it. This is early for you. You just did the show last night, and I'm hearing our Gulf Coast audience is already raving about it. What do you hope that they walk away once the curtain falls?
You know, during the pandemic, there was like a lot of talk about how theater might never come back, and that there was, and I always kind of kept my head up in those conversations because, we've been telling stories like this communally in person for literally as long as humans have existed, right?
Yeah.
And so, as we began to have audiences back, this is a show. I know I've said this a few times, but like there's a real exchange of energy between the performers and the audience, and this isn't something that you just sit and observe. This is something where you like commune together.
Oh, I love that.
Especially with the music that everybody would know, So I really hope that it's like a celebration of community in that way. Like I really hope that you're sitting there thinking, with the people next to you, like we enjoyed this together. Like, we felt the music together, we felt the story together.
Sure.
Like it is beautiful, and so I am like powered by that, and I know the audiences are powered by it too. So I'm hoping that you leave with like a sense of that you connected, like in some way to the people on stage or the people around you.
The central theme of love overall. It makes a lot of sense. Well, thank you so much, Ryan, for being here.
Of course.
Again, I know it was tough for you to be here this morning, and we appreciate you doing that because I'll tell you what, this is a show you definitely need to check out. We're so lucky to have it here on the Gulf Coast. Moulin Rouge is playing at the Barbara B. Mann. The tickets are going fast, so definitely call the box office. Limited seats available. Tickets start right around $59. We're going to have all the information for you on our Gulf Coast News app as well as our Gulf Coast website. You can learn much more about the show, and I guarantee if you go, you'll be singing along.